So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple minutes of your time. I'm going to explain to you exactly how a lease works. And the way that I'm going to do that is by comparing it to the way that people have purchased vehicles for the last forever, all right? Now, if you notice the numbers that we have here, not your vehicle, all right? It's a little bit more expensive than the vehicle that you're looking at. Again, I just want you to understand the concept. Fair enough? All right. So, Marty, here we got a customer that had a vehicle and they picked it up for $35,000. And Adam, they put down 20% or $7,000, which left them Jack with a balance of $28,000. Now, in the state of Wisconsin, Marty, first thing you notice is the customer pays tax on the full purchase price. 5.5% of $35,000 is $1,925, which means that Adam, their balance of finance is $29,925. Now, Jack, take a look here. We've got some finance terms. But back in the 50s, people used to finance cars for 24 months, and they did it for a couple of reasons. First off, cars weren't all that expensive back then. You know, people like to see that new technology sitting in their driveway. So what they would do is they finance them for 24 months, they pay them off, walk into the bank, have the bank stamp their title, and walk back into the dealership, and they trade in for a new one, right? Well, as cars got more expensive, people started financing them for longer periods of time. 60s, we saw 36 months, 70s, 48 months, 80s, 60 months. Now, today, it's not uncommon for somebody to walk out of the dealership with a finance contract, Marty, for as long as 72, 84. Adam, we've even got people that have left 96 months.
Fantastic.
Now, in this particular example, Jack, the customer took a 60-month payment. Payments were $607. Now, I want you to see where this person is 2 years down the road. 2 years down the road, they made 24 payments of $607 for a total, Marty, of $14,568. But I want you to see that they also have an obligation of the bank of another 36 payments, or another $21,852. Now, Jack, let me ask you a question. Would you agree with me? First 2 years, 30,000 miles, best part of a car's life?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Marty? It's basically the gas and go period, right? Right. But Adam, would you also agree with me in that third and fourth and fifth year, between 30 and 60,000 miles, that this person might have to spend some money on things like tires, shocks, alignments, brakes, tune-ups?
Sure.
You know, the major items on this vehicle would be under warranty, but you get into that third and fourth year, and it's some maintenance and repair items that start adding up. Now, each and any one of them as they stand alone really isn't all that expensive, but you start adding them up, it can get kind of pricey. As a matter of fact, Jack, the Complete Car Cost Guide comes out each and every year, and in 1999, they actually told us that the average customer spends somewhere between $2,400 to $3,000, which is almost like another monthly payment. It amounts anywhere from $100 to $125. Now, Marty, what happens is people say to themselves, you know what, I want to get back to that dependable vehicle period. I mean, that honeymoon period. They walk into the dealership, they want to trade out of it, but because they took that long-term contract, they end up owing more against the vehicle than what it's worth. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad way, I'm just saying that I can offer you a way that might give you a little bit of a lower payment, but also a lot more flexibility at the end, all right? That's what we call the red carpet lease. Now, you take a look here, first thing you'll notice, vehicle price, down payment, and balance are exactly the same. And the first benefit of a red carpet lease is that you only have to pay tax in the state of Wisconsin on money as you spend it. Because this person put down $7,000, their upfront tax is only $385, which gives them, Jack, a much lower balance of finance of $28,385. Now, Marty, the payments for 24 months would be $534, and like I said, as the customer spends money, they have to pay tax. Tax is $29 for a 2-year payment of $563. Now, over 24 months, the customer will pay out a total of $13,512. They'll save themselves about $44 a month for a total 2-year savings of $1,056. Now, Marty, I'm sure if I could save you $1,056, all right, Adam, you probably consider that a benefit, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. All right? But you know what? That's not the best part. Money savings is great, but the best part is that here this customer is 2 years down the road. They've got a paid-up contract. They don't owe anything to anybody, and they have what's called a guaranteed future value on the vehicle that they picked up. Now, in this particular example, all right, it's $18,900. You see what the manufacturer or the lender does is they tell us what the vehicle is going to be worth 2 years down the road, the average miles and average condition, which we'll discuss a little bit later, all right? You take that amount, we subtract it from the balance of finance, and the customer pays them the difference, and that's how we're able to get the payment so much lower. But like I said, it's the 3 options that are the best benefit for this person right now. Now, Marty, let's say first that you're this customer. 2 years down the road, you come in here, the market's been really good to your vehicle, or it's really held its value. Let's say for whatever reason it's worth $22,000, all right? Well, if you were this customer over here, you'd have $3,100 that you can take and you can put down in your next new vehicle. Now, here's the part, you have to buy it first, all right? This is a small transaction that takes place, all right? And over here, you probably have about the same amount of equity, but over here, you spend about $1,000 less in order to get there. Now, let's say through no fault of your own, Adam, you come in here 2 years down the road, and it could be anything. The economy, gas mileage, body style, whatever it might be, you bring in here, and Doc Brown invented the DeLorean that flies, right? You bring it in here, and through no fault of your own, it's only worth $16,000, right? Well, over here, where would this customer be? Jack?
Upside down.
Yeah, they'd end up owing more against the vehicle than what it's worth. See, over here, this person, as long as it's average miles, average condition, all right, hand over the keys, you walk away from it. But this is when that $1,100 or that $1,056 really comes into play. Not only have you can walk away without having to be responsible for the difference, but you save yourself $1,056 getting there. Now, the last option is that you can pick it up for the amount that we deducted up front plus tax. So, let me ask you a question, Jack. What's the facts, Jack? Right?
Yeah.
Which one makes more sense?